He said it's not a simple time when you can just live.
Right.
The rule now is you have to be on the right side of things for things to go right. Wanting something, being something, your message, and and just understanding that. Oh my goodness.
Take your time, Pastor.
Yeah.
Take your time, Pastor.
I got out of what you were saying earlier, like through having faith and then just also just trying to be a good person.
Mm-hmm.
It's finding that balance on trying to find out why we can't all, like, if I'm following right, be on the same way consciously, in terms of doing right, evil, and wrong, or
Like the
evil and
duality.
things like that. Yeah, trying to understand that duality of the mindset, where it splits, the root of it. Like that's, and the biggest thing is there's a disruption in the message, and that's what keeps, that's purposeful. There's also a balance of life, and we have to get to the root of those things. It's like, I can't try to understand why somebody did something bad to me without, I gotta understand what that person eats. Like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta see what that person eats daily to make them think it's okay to do things.
Right.
And even though I see what they're doing as a certain way, they may see the way, it's like a Robin Hood effect as well.
Mm-hmm.
You're robbing me. You also are not saying like an actual robbery. I'm just talking about in terms of perspective. You're robbing me, but you're taking from the poor. You get what I'm saying? It's that duality of minds and that spectrum of understanding good and evil, when it's all on a singular consciousness of, being, and being comes with survival, and survival is disrupted by economics and society, and that's broken down by capitalism, then politics, then racism, then it's just too many lines.
So what do you think of that fucking Justin Bieber shit? Like, I mean, it's a story now because he's trying to come back with new music, and you know what I'm saying, he's clean now. He's cleaned up his image. He's away from black people. You know what I'm saying? What do you think about him harmonizing nigger when he was 14, 15 years old?
First of all,
you see what he's saying, right?
I am not aware of the situation.
Alright, so that's what he did. It's on video, not show you video. He's on video, and like someone's recording him. He said, there'll be one less lonely nigger if I join the KKK. There'll be one less lonely nigger, one less lonely nigger if I join the KKK.
Okay. You're mad, you're cut off. But also,
now mind you, he was young in the video, so he was probably 14, 15.
I don't care if he was 2. Somebody pop you in your mouth, so you don't know no better. There's things you just don't do, and then there's things you just no. There's things you don't do, but this is also, you gotta get into, that's a child. You know what I mean? You gotta take so many things into factors where it's just like we're saying, knowing right and wrong, and then what you do with it. Like, this is my opinion about everything, which is why I don't try to delve too much.
Mm-hmm.
This is the rabbit hole.
Yeah. So you gotta delve much.
This is my blanket statement to open into this weeping willow. Okay. But my blanket statement, and it goes towards a lot of people. We got Mark Wahlberg situations. We got Trump situations. Anything pink, like anybody, that everybody is. It's race and culture. Listen, people going support them and get their shit out of them, and that's what they do. You know what I mean? And it's just like, that's just a reflection on the people. Mm-hmm. Like, at my point, it's not my opinion whether, him saying, like, I can't justify anything. If he feel like he justified to do what he's want to do and get back out there and Go for it, sweetie. Whoever, like, support you. That's a reflection of those people. Like, you
Right.
get what I'm saying? That's just a reflection of our society continually. We don't take anything seriously.
Yeah.
Like, and the thing is, that's the biggest problem. That's the biggest question. Like, why are these things not taken seriously? But we still sensationalize it. We still.
Oh,
like,
unless
you know
it's
what I'm saying?
unless it's black people doing it, then it's taken serious.
Oh, then it's a crime. They
Then
do years for what you put on the internet. And
because what's going on around the internet now is fucking this rhetoric that black men ain't shit.
Right.
I've never been like a quote unquote social justice warrior, but like whenever I see posts like that, I'm compelled to comment, which is why I'm rarely on that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm rarely on fucking Facebook, and if it's on Instagram, I'm scrolling past beautiful women. Like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But it's, why is that a rhetoric when you literally had, what was it, 2-3 years ago, you literally had you had an insurgence of white men going places, killing black people, shooting up establishments, fucking the country music concert, and what was that, in Vegas, the Mandalay Hotel, you know what I'm saying?
Just something recently, somebody in Virginia say he's supporting whatever group and attacking certain black churches and black organizations. That's going on right now.
Fucking that's going on right now. Fucking all the school shootings perpetuated by white men or white young men, right? Around the age of Justin Bieber was. In the video where he's harmonizing, there be one less lonely nigga if I join the KKK. So if you got people like Dylan Roof, got people like the other kid that shot up the school in Florida last year, you know what I'm saying? These are young men that went and killed people based on how they were raised. And then now you have this famous pop star that was raised to believe that singing "There Will Be One Less Lonely Nigger If I Join the KKK," implying that you're going to kill this guy because there'll be one less, right? Why shouldn't we take that serious? Why shouldn't we crucify him? Why shouldn't we, you know what I'm saying, nah, you are, nah, we, you know what I'm saying, why do we ever have to forgive people for their blatant racism when we've seen in recent years that racism kills?
My thing is, who's been speaking on behalf of all black people? Because I ain't forgive nobody for nothing. I'm
saying in terms of, you know what I'm saying, the masses. Like, I mean, the fucking song, that his new song Yummy plays on the radio in DC.
That's what I'm saying.
Black people run the radio in DC. Black people are they're the hosts, they're the DJs of radio in DC. Black people.
That's
so why are we playing it?
He don't represent us. He's not our voice. Who is standing up that does represent, or who, like, because I don't have control of what comes on my radio. You get what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
So I have the power to turn it on and off, but who is behind even put it on the radio?
That's what I'm saying.
That's why I want to know. That's the question. It's just like, who is we? Because you representing we right now when I'm tuning to you and you representing me.
Mm-hmm.
You talking like me.
Mm-hmm.
You got people from around me on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
But
then you play this fucking blatant racism.
The media, the majority, like, who is speaking for we? Because none of us is with this shit. Like, when we talking about, we not with it, but it's still in front of our face.
Right.
It's a lot of stuff that we are not. As a conscious people, we can all sit at the bus stop and not know each other from nowhere and just say, I'm not fucking whatever is going on that's happening to all of us in our private home.
Mm-hmm.
But who is responsible for how that message is getting to us? Because this shit is wild.
Yeah,
I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of, like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I'm trying, like, you gotta understand how the industry works with that too. Like, you getting paid for plays on our station. I'm not paying the rate. Like, you know what I mean? How does that work? And how do I stop it from when my kids think that's okay till we so generations of that we're desensitized to shit. And you know what I mean?
And it's like, I mean, when it comes to black people, fucking we should always raise our kids to see color, to recognize them new niggas over there, to recognize how we operate as a race, how to, you know what I'm saying, whatever case may be, we should always raise our kids to see color. And what white people should do is raise their kids to not see color. Until there's a fucking balance of power, of structure, of, you know, opportunity, right? Because we shouldn't have to be at a point where we have to beg, or not even beg, but we shouldn't have to be at a point where we have to ask the oppressors for money. We should be at a point where we can fund our own stuff, which, you know what I'm saying, like as we already stated, like Atlanta's doing a great job of that at the moment, but they still working. But like the people that's above them are still the oppressors, are still pushing the button to say, nah. You know what I'm saying, in terms of that. And those same people are also pushing the button to say, so the music that you create, it has to be detrimental to black people, but then also the music, this racist guy here, he's also